The Shimotsuki family is a renowned and formerly powerful family from Wano Country. The Shimotsuki family grew to become a respected family in Wano, having two of the country's regions entrusted to them. We will discuss about Shimotsuki family members in detail, starting with Shimotsuki Ryuma. Shimotsuki Ryuma was a legendary samurai from Wano Country who was turned into a general zombie by Gecko Moria hundreds of years after his death. In life, Ryuma followed a strict personal philosophy centered around justice and honor. Ryuma strongly believed that saving a life was a debt that must be repaid by those with virtue, and that repaying this debt was the way of a true swordsman. To this end, Ryuma would occasionally follow the request of someone he owed almost blindly, even when it contradicted his other beliefs. He also believed that a battle should be measured by what was protected instead of how much fame was gained. Ryuma was legendary in the Wano Country for his immense mastery in swordsmanship. He is a powerful strong blade-type swordsman. His skills resembled a mix of kenjutsu and batojutsu. He could slice through copper, kill Cyrano, a first-rate swordsman, and an enormous dragon with little effort. He was renowned as the strongest swordsman of his time. Due to this, as well as his strong belief in protecting others, Ryuma was also called King, the swordsman who carries the world's greatest warrior's soul. At some point in time after his death, he came to be known as the sword god in Wano Country, and his skills continue to be regarded as legendary. Ryuma in his life possessed Ryo, another term for Busashoku Haki in Wano. Although his skills haven't been revealed, after several battles wielding Shusui, he was able to turn it into a permanent black blade. Next member of Shimotsuki family is Shimotsuki Yasui. Shimotsuki Yasui, also known as Yasu the Hedgehog, Tanoyasu, or just Yasu, was a member of the Shimotsuki family, and a taikomachi who lived in Ebisu town near the capital of Wano Country. He was the father of Toko. Back when the Kozabero family ruled over Wano Country, Yasui served as the daimyo of Hakumai. Due to eating a failed smile, Yasui was always shown smiling. He was very easily excited, as he gushed over Zoro's accomplishments and showered the swordsman with compliments. He could also be self-deprecating, as he did not object when Zoro accidentally referred to him as Kaju, trash, instead of Yasu. Though eccentric, carefree, and fun-loving, Yasui was extremely kind and compassionate, using the money his daughter earned to support the citizens of Ebisu town, providing provisions to those who are too sick and injured even if it means starving himself. As the daimyo of Hakumai, he had control over the region and its inhabitants until he lost the position. In the present day, he showed himself to be very conniving and well-spoken, tricking authorities into believing he was Ushimitsu Kozo in order to give himself a platform to trick Orokai and forces. Next member of Shimotsuki family is Toko. Toko is a little girl who lived in the flower capital of Wano Country and worked as a kamuro for the courtesan Komurasaki until she angered the shogun Kurozumi Orochi. She is the daughter of Shimotsuki Yasui, the former daimyo of Hakumai, and a member of the Shimotsuki clan. Due to the effects of smile, Toko is unable to express any negative emotions. She constantly laughs, even when she is overcome with grief, such as during her father's execution. She has no self-control over her laughter, such as when she could not keep herself from laughing uncontrollably at Orokai during his banquet despite the consequences. She also continued to laugh non-stop even when Orokai held her at sword point, threatening to kill her. Next member of Shimotsuki family is Animaru. Animaru is a Kamajitsun who was once the companion of the late daimyo of Ringo, Shimotsuki Ushimaru. After the death of his master, he joined forces with Kawamatsu in collecting weapons for the final battle against Kaido and protecting them from robbers. After Kawamatsu was captured, Animaru posed as a human known as Jayakamaru on Oihagi Bridge, stealing weapons from people while continuing to guard the graves. Animaru is fiercely protective of the graves of those buried in Ringo, and has tirelessly worked to protect them for almost 2 decades, enduring multiple injuries in the process but never wavering. Animaru is a skilled thief, being able to successfully steal Yasui from Zoro and make his way halfway across Wano Country at a fast pace. His jaw is quite strong, as he was able to instantly cause considerable injury to Kawamatsu's arm by biting it. He also has considerable endurance, as he stood to protect the graves after being struck by arrows, and in the present day, he was able to withstand a bazooka shot from one of the beast's pirates. Through currently unknown means, Animaru is able to transform into a large humanoid, who is known as Gyakamaru. As Gyakamaru, he is capable of human speech. Befitting his size, Gyakamaru has enormous strength as he could match Zoro's physical power. He also has great speed, able to match Zoro's agility, though in their next match, he was overwhelmed by Zoro, implying he might have had an advantage in the first match because he caught the swordsman off guard. Next member of Shimotsuki family is Shimotsuki Ushimaru. Shimotsuki Ushimaru was a member of the Shimotsuki family, and the last daimyo of Ringo in Wano Country. Ushimaru served as daimyo for an unknown period of time before 20 years ago, with the Komakitsune Animaru serving as his companion. 20 years ago, Kurozumi Orochi assumed the title of shogun, and after executing the daimyo of Kuri Kojiki Oden, he gave the remaining 4 daimyo the chance to submit to him. Ushimaru and other daimyo were loyal to the Kojiki family. The daimyo all refused and staged a rebellion against him. The rebellion was quashed by Kaido, resulting in Ushimaru losing his life. As daimyo of Ringo, Ushimaru had full control over the region. According to Kawamatsu, he was a master swordsman. Next member of Shimotsuki family is Shimotsuki Kozabero. Shimotsuki Kozabero is a member of the Shimotsuki family and a swordsmith who crafted the Owazumano Maito Wado Ikemanji, and Inma. He was born in Wano Country but illegally departed from there 55 years ago and eventually settled down in what became Shimotsuki village in the East Blue, where he fathered a son named Koshiro. He is also the grandfather of Koshiro's deceased daughter Kuina. Kozabero appeared to be adventurous in his past, as he departed from Wano to adventure despite that being illegal. He was also caring, as he helped to save a village in the East Blue from bandits. According to Hitetsu, Kozabero is a legendary master swordsmith whose craftsmanship was known far and wide. His known masterpieces being 2 of the 21 Owazumano swords Wado Ikemanji and Inma, the latter which has the supernatural ability to absorb the wielder's Busashoku haki. As a samurai of Wano, Kozabero is a highly skilled in swordsmanship, having protected a village from bandits and trained them in swordsmanship. Being a samurai from Wano, he should have knowledge of the concept of Ryuma.